All right. Hey everyone, Mel here. A little late. Sorry, I had a work day. Don't blame me. Um, I wanted to go over the preliminary patch notes just to kind of get an idea of what we're looking at. I also wanted to kind of, just give my highlights. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. There's a lot, like crazy a lot. Um, for me, I'm gonna kind of hit on the things that I'm really excited about, and then stuff that it's kind of like, oh, we'll just move on. Um, if I'm not really interested, if that's offensive to you, I'm sorry. But I wanted to build this channel around my stuff, and how I enjoy this game. So we'll go ahead and we'll start going through. Um, Obviously, with 6.0, everything's added, right? So areas, houses, new quests, massive changes. 6.0. It's a major change. As for like the cities, so like Old Charlian, I'm actually really excited about Old Charlian. I like the aesthetic of this place. I think it's going to be really fun to honestly just explore. Um, I think the aesthetic is just it's phenomenal. It does remind me of Greece. I know that's probably a common comment, um, and I would love to go to Greece someday. Specifically old Greece. Um, Radzat I'm not really excited for Radzat. Um, it's just too bright for me. Um, I don't know. There's something about it. It's too bright. Um, Personally, it's like it's just there's just too much going on. But I also like more dull colors. So Labyrinthos, as for new areas like Labyrinthos, I'm really excited about Labyrinthos. This area looks like it's gonna be really cool. Obviously, it's got Charlian elements to it. So I'm actually kind of curious where this is, because my initial thoughts was that it was on the moon, but it has Charlian architecture. So I'm not sure where this is. This could be underground, the fake sun and all that. Or maybe it's just in Charlian's backyard. It could be there too. Thavnair, it's still like really bright and colorful, but like Thavnair to me is a lot more, I don't know, palpable for me. Like that it's not, there's bright colors, but they're not just everywhere, right? It's not like the rainbow came and vomited on your house. I'm still curious what this giant like fissure is, because it's I'm not. I really want to know what that is. So in 2 days we can find out. Okay, Garlemald. Honestly, I really like Garlemald. I kind of like this Aetheryte. Right, it's all spiky and menacing. Has like the train. I like the industrial kind of doom and gloom dystopian effect. I really like that a lot. And as for like the moon, the Lamentorum, Mare Lamentorum. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Hey, the moon's a cool concept, but I don't know. It seemed like compared to this, right, to Garlemald, which is like I think going to be the first area because it's like I think the mobs are like 72, something like that. At least they were in the media tour. And then like like this looks like an archive. It looks really cool, but it looks like there's only the one building, and so now it's going to be like, okay, so what do we do on the moon? How big is the moon going to be? I feel like it should be really big, but I feel like there should be a lot more there. Oh, the new areas omitted. I don't like the shell Aetheryte. I think the Aetheryte kind of looks weird with the shell and the spiral thing. I really like the Garlemald one. The like the the broken one, ominous, Magitech infused one. Let's see, Aether Currents. Okay, yep, that makes sense. They're making Aether Currents easier for older content. Main scenario quests. I'm actually going to skip over all this because I want to experience it. I know that there's like cutscene pictures, and but we're going to skip over that. Side quests. So the side quests, the way I go through each area every time is I will not leave an area until I have finished all the side quests. I really do like that there's an Al-Ra here because oh man, why the Matangas? That's what they're Matangas. Because in the steppe lore, I believe it says that the Al-Ra and the Matanga do not get along. Like they basically hate each other. So I'm actually really excited about this. Like this side story in particular. I'll probably really enjoy that. Role quests. Okay, yep, that's typical. Looks like we're gonna actually go with like people we know this time. So healers are probably gonna be with Kane Senna, which she has another thing that kind of bothers me because of how her race lore works. But we'll kind of ignore that in case people haven't done White Mage story. And then it looks like Hien and Yugiri will be physical DPS. That'll be nice to have like physical melee. I think they're actually, melee and physical ranged. Oh wait, maybe Kane Senna is physical range now. That's kind of strange. All right. So your typical, So everything starts at Radzahan. I just said that I don't like Radzahan, and it's gonna be it's gonna be the main hub, and yeah, I don't really like that, but it is. Studium deliveries. I believe this is going to be like Facet. Yes, this is going to be like Facet. So, I really like this system. I think the system is incredibly well done. I'm glad that they're keeping it because it's such a good way to level things. You can pre-craft things if you need to. They might change that though, actually, seeing that these aren't HQ, but that might be different, so I'm not sure. But I'm really excited about these because I liked the quests for the facets. I thought they were really cool. I thought the final quest was really depressing for the facets, but it was still really good. This one I don't understand. The character portraits alongside battle dialogue widget. I'm not sure what that means. I like the only thing I can think of when I see this is like the Tales series, like the the lightning bolt that strikes from the top left, and then it has like them talking in in the portrait up there as it's talking. That's the only thing I can think of with this, so that's gonna be kind of weird. This is the same. I mean, that's always been that way. I don't know why they put that in there again. New levs, obvious. Oh, and this is just saying that if you try to use level 80 lev or a level 70 lev, it's only going to give you 1,000 experience. So levs are kind of worthless lower level, but that's because there's a ton of stuff to do otherwise. Yep, the live letter stuff, talking about gill inflation, making single turn-ins much better than multi-turn-ins. We'll see. Yeah, and then they say that there's no comparison because of stats. That's fine. New fates. This guy looks really cool. I like him a lot. He's basically just reminds me of Gilgamesh, but he looks really cool. I'm actually super excited to see what fate he is part of. I hope he's like the equivalent of like the big guy in Tempest or the Indomitable Inclusia. I hope that he's like that because he would be super fun to fight, I think. Yeah, and then gemstones are back. That's nice. If you stocked up on these beforehand, you're gonna be slightly ahead. I believe it's 76 fates to reach rank 3. So it's one of those, like, just do fates as you run into them, because you'll thank yourself much later. But we only saw 3 zones, which means that there's 3 more that haven't been shown because of spoilers. So that's kind of interesting. Well, no, we know that the moon is there. So there's 2 more areas that we don't know anything about. Treasure hunt, as per usual. There won't be any portals until a patch afterwards. But that just means that the stuff you get from treasure maps, the crafting stuff, it's going to be like a gill mine, right? So I know some people will race their gatherers and they'll go for all these maps, and then they'll get the new materials and they'll put them on the market board for ridiculous prices. Okay, yeah. And then the portals are being synced. That makes sense. Additional items will now be accepted for supply and provisioning. Okay, that's just telling them that your Grand Company turn-ins are easier. Reaper and Sage symbol options have been... Oh, company crest. Okay, that makes sense. This house looks pretty cool, honestly, for the new craftable items for the company workshop. My company is probably going to do this without me. I think, yeah, this is the diner house that won the design contest. And, yeah, they'll have it. I won't have it on my house because I don't like doing this stuff solo. I tried to do the half timber house solo, and that did not go well. Changing back on your feet, fleet-footed. I think this is movement speed instead of res sickness. Yep, and then Ishgard housing. That's going to be a slaughterhouse. I won't take part in that. I'm not. Nope. Moving on. I'm not going to take part of that. I have a house that don't care about the lottery system. If you don't have a house yet, I'm sorry. This should make things better. The furnishing design. I like the moon and the stars. I kind of like the desk thing. I'd be afraid of like what I can actually put on it though. And then of course, the fat cat carpet. I'm gonna find out how to get that. I really like this swing. This swing looks really cool. Honestly, I kind of hope that when you actually sit in it, it like swings instead of just being like stationary, because that would be kind of boring. New furnishings. I like the display of like food. I kind of hope you can change that. It's not just like set, so like you can actually craft food and put it in there and put it on display. I think that would be really cool, but it's probably not going to be that. I like the walls with the shelving in it. I know there's glitches you can do to mimic this, but like I'm glad that they're actually adding it in. I don't like the window. The blinds are kind of cool, I guess, but the windows, like the fake windows, always kind of irritate me because it's just a it's a JPEG behind it, and it just kind of feels awkward to me. I know why they do it, but the new instruments look pretty cool. I like the xylophone. I probably won't get them because I barely have room in my house as it is right now. Crafting facility furnishings can now be used by classes up to level 80. That's good. I think they only boosted like to level 30 before. It was kind of like, why do we even have them anymore? New striking dummy. Very rods at hand, Thavnair. New orchestrion, obviously. New aquarium fish. Not big into the aquarium fish. Never understood it. New seeds. Don't care. I don't know why they're showing, unless it's the glasses that it's trying to show off. But like the emote is through a quest line, so I'm not sure what. Like the only thing I can think of is that they're trying to show off the glasses, and I don't know. I like my glasses wherever they are. New triple triad cards. That's yeah. I'm probably gonna grind that out eventually. I doubt. I still have to get my triad mount, so just even more to do, unfortunately. Male Viera. I know a lot of people are excited about this. I don't. It doesn't do it for me. It's like, I guess they're cool. I don't know. I'm not a bunny person. I like my Zayla. I like her where she's at, and she's gonna stay that way. The hairstyle looks kind of cool. I like this like little interactive thing they got going on. That's nice. That hairstyle, I don't know. It's the long hairstyles kind of irritate me because they clip with everything. Always do every single time. That one might not though. That might not. We'll see. New Midlander face, because, Derplander got an upgrade, so that means Midlanders get another face. Let's see. Trust system. I don't really do it because I think trusts take way too long to go through a dungeon. It's really annoying. After the 30-minute mark, they start actually picking up the pace. I don't know. I don't like doing it with trusts. I like going in with people, especially like on release, going in blind. I think that's fun, doing polls for science. Like, can we do this poll? Nope. Okay, let's try a different one. Let's see. Yeah, and then experience points. I don't really care. I think I got my trust to like 76, and then I stopped. I was like, I'm done with this. I'm not doing this for another 4 people. Chloe's gold, obvious. Let's see. Will not affect a Wondrous Tales in your possession prior to reaching level 90 with at least one. Will not affect a Wondrous Tales in your possession prior to reaching level 90. I'm not sure what that means, honestly. I guess if you get a book and any of these are in there, it won't count if you're not level 90? No, that doesn't make sense to me. More sightseeing. These are good little quick XP gains. I think they were 1% of a level. Which you say, oh, well, that's not much. It's like, yeah, but when there's like 45 of them, they add up. Let's see. Oh, yeah, challenge log entry changes. I know a bunch of people that are like trying to finish a bunch of challenge logs, and it's like, but why? They're all changing for your gatherers, so they're going to be irrelevant. Like, you did all that work for nothing. Skywatchers, yep. Level cap for all disciples, yep. Begin at level 70. Reaper. This is me and like 99% of the population are super excited for this, and I don't care. I'm really excited for this. After I'm done with this video, I'm actually going to go log out at the NPC location. And then I'm going to log out again, and actually maybe not. If I get in, I'll probably stay in until I get kicked out. Then I'll move to a less congested world. But yeah. Ul'dah, Steps of Null, 12-8. I believe that's right outside the Adventurers Guild by the Chocobo. So, that's going to be a really tight area. I wonder if this is like gear we get later, because that looks kind of cool. I like the shoulder pads on it. Unless it's just like Neo-ish Guardian gear. Actually, this might be the Crypt Lurker gear for someone for aiming or scouting. That's kind of, now that I look at it, that's kind of a bummer, actually. Sage, I'm not really excited about this. I think it's going to be somewhat interesting, but Limsa Laminsa lower decks. I don't know where this is, but I also just am not very excited for this. I'll level it like everything else. Job actions, there's a video there. It's like 20 minutes long. We're not going to watch that. Actions and trait adjustments. Yep. Sick has been removed. That's kind of nice. I think Carbuncle's just going to sit there now, which is kind of weird. Time frame within which players must execute actions to continue or complete combos has been extended. It was already 15 seconds before. So I'm curious what they're doing with this. Because it was like 15 seconds. And Dragoon got screwed over by it because a lot of Dragoon skills were still 10 seconds for some reason. And they never fixed that. So I hope they fixed that. Use of limit breaks will no longer cancel action combos. I've never seen this happen. Because I remember using a limit break on Monk in Sigmascape. And it didn't break my combo then. So this must have been something new that they did for Shadowbringers. I don't know why it does that. This is a big thing. The range for healer LB3. Oh my gosh. the number of times where it's like you're in Hades EX and somebody uses a healer LB3 because you did the puddles wrong, and everyone's at the back of the arena dead, and only like 2 people got rezzed by it because it was just too short. It was just stupid. I don't know why they didn't do this sooner. Probably hard to do, maybe. Yep. Downscaling. Weapon damage being adjusted. The effective determination on damage dealt has been increased. This is going to be interesting. I'm curious what the testing will be. I wonder if it's going to be like a det crit D-hit situation. Because I know that they want to adjust crit a little bit, but I still think that it's probably going to be crit D-hit det, which is a shame because det's going to need to be... I wonder what det is going to do, honestly. Amount of experience required, yep, has been adjusted to downscaling, yep. Made the following. Okay, number squish. Armory bonus granted below level 80 has been increased from 50 to 100%. Yep, makes sense. Expansion added 10 levels. 10 levels under the cap. Now it gets 100% bonus. Yeah, and then level 80 after, once you get a job to level 80, or once you get a job to level 90, every job after that gets 50% bonus for enemies and fates. Normal. I actually didn't know that you could set stuff to easy or very easy. I've always just kind of done the trial, but I also play nonstop, so the trials usually aren't that bad for me. I understand some people struggle. I know a friend of mine struggled with the Hien trial. And I was like, whoa, how did you struggle with that? I literally stood still and still succeeded. So, I'm not sure. New world and peripheral world bonuses now apply at 79 below. Okay. Yep. That's just for new characters, which is kind of... If you want to make an alt, make it on that world so that it gets the bonus, but then, like, never play it. That's a normal thing. These enemies look kind of cool. These, like, lizards. The, like, lizard drake things. They look like they've got a Void Arc dungeon gauntlets on. I like those a lot. The stag is like, okay, it's a stag. The, like... the Doguboo? The Dojeboo? The Dojeboo. I'm going to call that a Dojeboo. Screw it. That's a Dojeboo now. And then, like, the Martian cactuars. like the space cactuars, they're so funny. Like I just think they're so entertaining. Dojeboo. That's what that is. That's a Dojeboo now. The dungeons. I'm really excited for the dungeons. I think the dungeons are going to be crazy cinematic, and I can't wait. That's going to be the first thing we do is dungeon spam, get Reaper to 90 or 80, and then we're going to rush MSQ. Like, I want to go through the story so bad, but I want to do it as Reaper. Let's see. Experience points previously earned from standard dungeon enemies will now be earned from dungeon bosses. So it sounds like they're nerfing dungeon XP? Maybe? Or they're making bosses just give crazy amounts. But I wonder if that affects the earring. Because I know you got more from the earring. Usually. That's interesting. So we'll have to see. Oh, and this is just some dungeon changes. Yeah, all that's for like new players. Basically, it says that, you know, everything will be an item level. It won't be like there was some times where you could get like lower item level stuff, and it was just like, but why are we doing this? So I think this means that the dark light set from here is going to always drop, which is nice because that set's really good. Let's see. In accordance with the level cap, players can now gain experience from level 80 dungeons, trials, and 5.0 alliance raids. Yep, standard. New trials. We already know one. I don't know why this is hidden. We know one of them. It's going to be Anima, and I'm really excited about that. I hope Anima beats the living crap out of us, because Anima was such a fun fight in FF10. Let's see. When undertaking the Great Hunt and the Great Hunt Extreme, new visual indication when shattering Rathlow's tail has been added. Don't know why it needed that. There was a sound effect, and he kind of like fell and stumbled, so it was kind of weird. No Unreals until 6.1. Makes sense. Weapon coffer has been added to following duties. Yep. So now extremes, trials will get weapon coffers. That's fair. Instead of having to farm it like 30 times just to get that one katana or that one, you know, scythe. You know, they're all gonna have them now. That's really nice. Has been changed to gear coffers. I think this means that like the gloves, boots, and all that stuff are gonna be there. I don't know. Oh, right, because Omega and Alex. Well, Omega for sure had the weapon one, but it didn't have gear. You still had to have the gear drop. I remember that. And then Alex didn't have any of that stuff, and Coil never had anything of that. So, Power of Echo. Yep, for Cloud Deck, that's fine. Strength of Echo and Eden's Promise is up to 20%. It's going to make Unsyncs interesting. It'll be interesting to see how Unsync works with the stat squish. Burning Field, so it's Stone Sky Sea. What? Stone Sky Sea is now a Burning Field. Okay, this is just like your test dummy. You know, can you kill the dummy in time? Do you meet the DPS requirements? This is a bad example because sometimes jobs have like stipulations. Example: Dragoon failed DPS on targets, on some Savage targets, because Dragoon has to delay, and at level 80 right now, Dragoon has to delay a life cycle to make it line up with everything else later. So you actually lose out, and this dummy expects you to just go full ham right away and not have any like technical knowledge. I think this is a okay system, but overall I think this is a bad system. I've never liked it. New elite marks. So, you know, these are your A ranks and your S ranks. The rainbow cactuar looks really cool. I think this is the Princess Flan from 4. I think. This is obviously a mount at one point that you can get. I think you get it for the Gorge PvP. You have to win 100 matches in the Gorge, I think. And then this is obviously just a boss, or a normal enemy that's been turned into a boss. Regular and elite marks in new areas. I think this was disabled for the media tour. Like, you couldn't see these in the media tour. But now they're there, which, okay, that's normal. So we're still doing sex and nuts for some reason. I thought that was like a first thing, not a... Weird. Deep dungeon, yep. New classes get new deep dungeon armor and stuff, or weapons. Sorting the adventure list by class job is kind of cool. I think it's irrelevant because you can change at will unless you're in. Yeah, unless you're. Oh no, it's Eureka. No, yeah, if you're in Ballista and Zadnor, you can change. I don't know. This seems like kind of a we needed something to add, so we came up with this. I don't know. It didn't seem. I never used the thing, so I always just went in there with friends, and then we just waited for the blah 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 LFG. All right, grab who we can, move on. So this is just telling you that if you return, you can't come back from Castrum Lacus Latore or Dalriada. Delubrum Regane. Once the time is reached, players will enter the duty even if they have not reached the maximum party size of 24. Okay. I'm not sure what that means. Giving echo to players with less, that's a good change. I like that change a lot. I like that change in Dalriada. I think it's fun to do Dalriada with 3 people. They have like 500,000 HP. It's pretty cool. Elegant Tomestones of Aphorism. So that's our new currency, our new endgame currency, Aphorism. 2,000 Tomestones, but you can only get 400, I think, when it first comes out. Oh no, these are going to be like Phantasmagoria. Yep, okay. So these all only go to Poetics now. That's a shame. Rip. Capping was kind of worthless. Dang, that actually kind of hurts. That's a yikes from me. Yep, this is explaining the chart. Undersized party has been renamed to unrestricted party. Function has not changed. Okay. Oh, I think that's because of Blue Mage. Blue Mage, you had to do undersized party and then do synced. Like, that was weird. Nah, that makes more sense. Okay. 5.0 duties can now be unrestricted. Grant the Epic Echo status effect when undertaken when unrestricted. Epic Echo status effect increases player attributes in order to maintain a level of difficulty similar to that experienced before the introduction of downscaling. Okay. String of this varies by duty level. So, like, Savage is going to... Unsync is going to be effectively the same thing for, like, Savages. That's nice. Raid Finder is only doing 6.0 stuff. Makes sense. Ultimates will always be there. Duties associated has been adjusted. I'm behind 5, 6, 7, 8. They really need to come up with a better name for this, because, like, you know, in 2 years it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need a better name for this. One of my Discord friends actually suggested calling this, you know, the duty roulette Poetics, because that's all you get from this. So it's actually, I like that idea a lot, actually. Type and number of elegant tomestones received has been adjusted. Yep. 120 of aphorism. 80 of aphorism. Yeah, so this is going to turn into 50 with the next currency after this, and then we'll get a cap. Experience point. Okay. Number squish. PvP actions for Reaper and Sage. You don't say. The feast. I don't do the feast. Doesn't do it for me. The Cecil armor, honestly, and like the the FF4 armor, I like a lot. I like it a lot. I really do. I think it looks really good. You can actually get a preview of the gunblade. That gunblade looks really nice. The katana looks pretty good too. I don't like the spear, and I don't like the dancer chakrams. And I don't like. I think that's the black mage staff. That looks goofy and wrong to me. New recipes. Yep, makes sense. Certain recipes can now be quick synth. Yep. Certain items can be sold desynth. Yep. Number of slots loaded has been main hand and rings is now 50. That's nice. I don't know why they chose main hand. The rings going to 50 is really nice, but why main hand? I would have preferred like chest, truth be told. Or like helmet, because there's a lot of hats out there that I would like to keep. Description increases. That's what they did. Okay. So they changed this. This used to say like from enemies in the field. Now it's just a raw experience boost. Now it's clear this is just a raw experience boost. Reaper and Sage are required for certain gear. Makes sense. Gear for Reaper and Sage can now be obtained from Grenolt and the Tempest. That's cool. I'm curious what level 80 gear they'll get. I'll have to check that out. I'm actually really excited about that. I hope it looks good. Because I already have Best in Slot from last tier from Dragoon. So it's going to immediately replace it, but I don't care. I'll get a level 80 scythe. That'll be kind of cool. Actually, no, because I have the coffer from Eden. So, yeah. it's all going to be replaced. Oh, well. Sale prices of certain items have been changed. Makes sense. Following item names have been changed. We're changing Flanchards to Solarets, Thigh Boots to Long Boots, Pumpkin Cookie to Old Pumpkin Cookie, Heaven's Turn Ticket to Heaven's Turn of the Ox Ticket. These seem like really minor changes. I don't know why they were so important, but they did it. These are no longer classified as unique. That's nice. That means you can wear 2 of them, because if they were unique, you can't have 2 augmented on. That's really nice. That makes eye level really easy to get. New system has been added, allowing players to dye artifact gear after progressing to a certain point in role quests and the main scenario. Nice. I like that a lot. That means that there won't be a trial associated with getting your dyeable gear. Like, so that was so dumb. Following items are now dyeable. Weathered has been removed from their names. So all the weapons, the starter weapons, those never got dyeable versions. They were always, so that's they were kind of a yikes. Following items can now be equipped regardless of gender. Okay, I really like this list, and here's why. Because a lot of this stuff should have been done years ago, but I like that they're doing this now. Spring straw hat, spring skirt. I think those are female locked right now. The Thavnarian stuff is definitely female locked. Spring dress, spring shoes. Yep. The housemaid stuff. That's the maid outfit from the Amazon events. Those are really nice. High House Just Decor. I am super excited for this. I can't wait to wear this. I love this coat. There's been so many times where I've wanted to make this coat work. I actually made myself a male character for like 3 weeks because I wanted to wear a glam, and then I got tired of the glam. The butler outfit, I am super excited about because now my crafter can have the butler outfit. And before people go off and say, oh, well, they gave you the ceremony of eternal bonding stuff. No. Stop right there. It's not the same. I hate that puffy, like, white thing on the neck for that coat. I think it's stupid. I like how clean the butler outfit is. Let's see. The following battle-related adjustments to machine. Gear attributes have been adjusted. Materia attributes have been adjusted. Okay. Potency has been adjusted. Yep. Okay. Downscaling. 2 weapons obtained from Relic Quest. Zodiac weapons, Eureka weapons, resistance weapons. Secondary stats. Yep. Animal weapons. Yep. Downscales. Piety has been removed from the following items. Okay. I've got a dog that's barking at nothing because that's what she do. Because, yes, that's what she do. Hey, come here. Child. Alright, whatever. Physical and magical defense of Disciple War gear that can be equipped by tank classes below level 50 has been increased. I think that's due to the... that might be due to their, like, rescaling of everything. And the parody thing that, like, Yoshi P was describing and then got called a cat for. On multiple gear pieces if they contain a unique item the player already possesses. Weapons coffers who differ. Is this just like Paladin? I don't know what this means. They need to explain this better. That needs to be explained better. Error message change. Okay. Belts, they're gone. That's all you need to know. Belts are gone. Yep. Belts are gone. Belts are getting moved. Yep, it's fine. Average item level calculations adjusted. That's good. Yep. These are gone because they required a belt. Reduction. Why? I don't know why. Oh, because of belt changes. Yeah, so like the values changed dramatically. Like Leatherworker made a ton of belts, so 550 to 460. Okay. Speed belt. I know that people are like, oh, the speed belt's still gonna be in there, so it can't go away all the way. Well, it did. So now there's a blitz ring. Oh, that's gonna set people off. They're gonna be like, blitz ball. That means there's gonna be blitz ball. Yeah, no. Still no blitzball. One-stop shop for gear and items purchased in exchange for elegant tombstone script has been added to the Crystarium. That's nice. I think that's kind of weird. Huh. I'll have to check that out. Required currencies to drop of item exchange menu. Item exchange menu. What? Is that what this is? In exchange for Algon tombstones and scripts. Huh. That's interesting. I'm really gonna have to look that up. That's an interesting system. Phantasma, Allegory, and Revelation. Now be attained directly in exchange for Poetics. Yep. So they're changing it so you can't get the unaugmented stuff. It's always augmented now. And then upgrades for 100 if you still have the base. That's really nice. Crystal Sand nerf? They're still nerfing that? Wow. That's impressive. Calamity Salvagers, yep. Players more the fierce and tool time at hand. Okay, so they're changing. Oh, yeah, these. I never got these. These are like the gatherer stuff from ARR. Collectible dealer Mordona removed. Thank God nobody used them. Level cap for Disciple of Hand and Land has been increased 90. Yep. Has been adjusted. Downscaling. Yep. White scripts can be turned into, or yellow and red scripts can be turned into white scripts. Cool. This is all crafter stuff. This is that exchange thing again. I'm not sure what this means. Is it just... I'll have to look at it more in-game when it's there. Available menu categories for splendors. Okay, yep, all that stuff's just drop down. Scripts. CP gains are now getting a text. I'm a dirty macro crafter. This doesn't matter to me. Let's see. Removed recipes. Yep. Added recipes. They changed paladin stuff, so it's all in one now. Let's see. Crafting log changes. Cool. And then, yeah, using HQ will increase it. That's cool, I guess. So now you know, you can tell. Oh. Well, what? This is just a thing for new people. Sky skill tools. Required to be high quality when exchanging for upgraded tools. Thank God. Oh my God. That was the worst part about the gatherer stuff, and I still have to do my botanist, so I might actually finish my botanist one now. 1000 XP when submitting items to House of Splendors. Okay, so that tells me that like we're not gonna need millions of XP to level up. If that's the cap, that'll be nice. Collectible fish with low collectability. Yep, that's nice. Now you don't need to have a certain set. Script adjustments. Submit collectible fish. Yep. Do the downscaling. Yep. Resplendent tool opponents renamed obsolete. Now, why is that? Following adjustments were made to land in hand. This is their new system, which I think this determines how many more you get. Increased chance of high quality items and not increased chance of gathering boon. 200% bonus to experience point. High quality items are replaced with 100% bonus points, triggering gathering boon. Yeah, I think you just get more. Changes. Looks like hovering over stuff will new items with specific requirements have been added to gathering points for botanist merit. That's nice. At least you know now. The level tab. Ooh, they added a level tab. Oh, that's so nice. That's gonna be nice. For collectibles at least. No longer available. Everything's no longer available. High quality items. Yep. Spearfishing. I'm really excited about this. I like the idea of the spearfishing game. I think this looks really fun. I think it's gonna be great. I actually can't wait because you can get like so many fish, and it's gonna be so nice. Instead of like that stupid little game they had. Fishing records will not be lost. That's nice. Okay. AAA records can now be obtained. Large fish, more fish, more fish. Tomes of folklore. The mounts. The level checker mount looks. I wonder if this is going to be from the final dungeon. I wonder if this is going to be a dungeon drop, and people are going to get so mad at it. It's the Dojbu. It's a baby Dojbu. I still think that looks like a dog. And the crab. Thavnarian Chocobo. Pixie Wings. That's probably going to be like 750,000 MGP. A new marker board has been added to Old Charlian. Cool. As per usual. Registers. Yep. Achievement window changes. I don't know why I liked the achievement window before. Only use Aetheryte tickets when exceeding an allowance, which means we're going over 1,000 gil. I don't like that. Maps will not be displayed when accessing the Aethernet in the following areas. Yep. World map has been updated to include the continents. Cool. Reaper and Sage have been added to the player search menu. Cool. Oh, a custom option has been added under location. That's cool. Ooh, I like that a lot. Elsewhere. Oh, that's all of Elsewhere. I thought that was like another area. So, you guys released an area that you didn't mean to tell us about. This seems kind of weird. I still think macros are the better way to do this, the raise thing, because nobody's going to be looking at your cast bar. Search results. You cannot join. Okay. That'll be nice, because then I won't have to worry about that crap. HP bars will display now even when incapacitated. I don't know why. That seems kind of a weird change to me. Conditional enhancements category has been added to HUD layout. That's kind of cool. Kind of like that layout, actually. I'll have to look at that. Cursor speed. I like this. Changing that. I like the prevent it from moving beyond ground targeting range. I like that a lot. New adventure change. Yep, 300 hours, and then you have to beat Shadowbringers. Okay, mentor stuff. I don't care. Don't care. Explorer mode. That's nice. There's more stickers and actions in group pose. You can take pictures with NPCs. That's cool. Do your recorder. I don't know why you would want to record tower, but okay. Oh, you can search different ones. Active help. Players can now disable resizing chat log via window drag or mouse drag. Players who are inactive for 30 minutes will be logged out automatically. There's a workaround for this. I will make another video on that. New areas will be split into multiple instances. As per typical, this also means that you can get a lot of hunts in because you can do it 3 times a day for every area. PS5 don't have it, don't care. I'm going to try this spatial audio, but I probably won't actually go with it. System configuration, yep. UI settings, and then we're getting into text commands, which I don't really care about. Data center selection screen has been adjusted. That's cool. And yep, Rupert and Sage have been added to Labyrinthos. So that was patch notes, like really a brief, even though it was still an hour. I know I rambled, but that's I'm super excited. I think everyone's super excited, and I'm glad that we'll be able to do this really soon. So let me know what you liked about patch notes, what you're excited about patch notes. These are preliminary. These can still change even within the next 2 days. Nothing's set in stone. But if nothing else, we'll see you guys on Friday when we start dealing with server congestion, because we won't actually get anything done. But Reaper is going to get leveled, and I'm super excited. So thanks for tuning in. Sorry for the long video, and we'll see you then. Bye.